Hi, welcome
Hi.
to procrastinating.
Oh man. In this podcast, we are gonna bitch and moan a little bit about technical difficulties and difficulties of the world.
Yeah, the earth is burning, everything's on fire, including my mood.
Brain.
I have previously described my brain as being on fire in a positive way, so I didn't want to be confusing by mixing my brain fires. I didn't want to get people confused.
We
Anyway.
are sweating our asses off.
We
I
are
am
Danny Zuko. You're in a closet.
I'm in a closet. So let me just set the scene here. Oh, look at your beautiful curl.
I'm gonna leave it. I can't do anything to fight it. Okay. Set the scene, will you?
Okay, so, we are both moms. It can be really hard to find time to record, but we do it because we love it. And so, we both, got some child-free time, set a time to record, sit down to do the damn thing, and guess what? Alyssa's having multiple technical difficulties of this and that. And right as we're pressing record, I'm like, Elyssa, I think I hear a chainsaw. I think there's two chainsaws and some sort of work vehicle, and it turns out that the house next to mine, which had been abandoned for years, always a good sign. That kind of cute neighborhood thing
That one house.
that everybody wants to live next to. Well, I was so excited to live next to a haunted abandoned house. Well, guess what?
Bony Legs was in there. It was a Baba Yaga.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Yaga.
Anyway,
So what were they doing?
It has been purchased, and 3 or 4 men with chainsaws are chopping down at like every tree around the entire property.
Rude.
I know. And they're using all these like big machines to haul it all away. So my little cute recording setup that I had in my bedroom was no longer viable. And I am now in my children's closet with one bare light bulb shining above my sweaty face.
And a wire shoe rack that she's leaned up against just for a little extra proprioceptive grounding input.
Do anything here. And we're just going to record on our phones too.
We are not prisoners or hostages in any way.
I feel like I look like I've been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh.
Please do not call the authorities. I am fine. I can leave at any time. But
and if you're watching, this is just wild here.
And Alyssa's hair has also gone rogue.
I have one giant curl just dead center of my forehead. So would you like me to break up the visual thing and give you something interesting to look at?
Yeah, please. What? Oh my God, you're so brave to put that on in the heat.
It is so scratchy. This is the aforementioned stretched out Brillo pad, aka a scarf. I found it. I'm going to tie it around my head.
Imagine you're at a New Year's Eve party and you drape that funky little guy around your neck. It's like made of tinsel.
It really is. So,
but who made it? Your mom?
We don't know.
No one knows.
No one knows. I think my aunt. We're gonna wear it like this for the whole episode.
That's really good. Yeah, you look like Blue from Blue's Clues.
You gotta lean in. Sometimes you gotta lean into it.
Wait, can I also put on a costume?
Please, I hope you would. I hope you would.
Here, let me enjoy it. The top of the closet. I've never felt more alive.
I can't talk. Oh my
Do you
God.
think I should keep it for me? I think it's
It
actually,
looks,
I mean, I made the adult
remember,
size, so this must
firstly,
actually fit me.
firstly, congrats on finishing. Secondly, do you recall last episode or two ago when I called you an egghead? I was editing the episode and I was like, that was rude. I called you an egghead. I just
I
was
mean,
like,
you
you
were
look like an
spot on.
egghead. You really, it's so sweet. What a
It's
nice
so
look.
beautiful.
But
Imagine how.
Lydia's donning the finished Lyalya's hood in Malabrigo worsted in jewel blue and possibly oyster or some other grayish little band on the bottom. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, and I do have to say, on a child, it is going to look so cute. It's just way too small for me and it looks horrible. But
It's
here it
very
is.
cool. So it's really beautiful. I love it.
And if you are a big-headed adult with big-headed children, may I recommend you knit the adult size for your children. And um, if you want one for yourself, I guess you gotta knit it in bulky, babe. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm.
But yes, it's very cute. You Kitchener the top, and I'm very pleased with my Kitchenering work. I think it looks, well, actually, that doesn't look very good on video, but in real life, it looks good.
Oh my God.
We're
I
doing
We
great.
are, you
Okay.
guys, we're doing our little best. I started another Gumnut and the title of this episode is Elyssa lost at Yarn Chicken 3 times this
Oh.
week. I know, so sad. Um, One, in an easy to fix way, the Gumnut little hood, because my friend went into labor 2 days ago and their little newborn shares a birthday with Adam, was born Wednesday. And I thought I should knit another Gumnut. So I have started it, but I ran out of yarn. So here it is, but so pretty. This is my favorite
Ooh,
Malabrigo Rios in Pisces.
so
But I got to
pretty.
here and I need another strand. And all I have is this one tightly wound ball that you
Mm.
detangled for me way back when. And so anyway,
Wow.
but I saw a couple of skeins of this at Knit and Pearls, my local yarn shop.
Yeah. What a
So I
sweet
can,
spot you've
I, I,
found over
I
there.
forgot to tell you, she has a spinning wheel.
Wow. Is she gonna like try it?
I bet if I asked, she would, but
I mean, is it
I
in the
said,
store or
it's
is it
in
like
the
at her
store.
house?
In the
Oh,
store.
wow.
I wanted to take a picture, but I was rushing out. But yeah,
Do
so
they
it's
sell
cool.
spinning fiber there?
There is yeah, there's
Yeah.
some. I think well, so she's a teacher, a high school teacher of biology.
Oh,
And so
wow.
this is, as we've talked about in the past, and as many of us know, yarn stores or knitting shops, things like this can be just like side projects, labors of love,
Yeah.
or podcasts also, things like that.
Yeah.
And so, she's like, can you believe it? I've opened the store and I haven't had time to knit or crochet a thing all week. I'm like, yes, I can believe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But so she's like, I'm just practicing. She has she's doing a 3-ply little pink something. And I was
Cool.
like, well, cool, maybe I'll try it. She did teach me how to wind yarn on the ball winder and Swift. So I caked
Oh,
myself a
yeah.
couple of balls of yarn I didn't need to buy, but I did because I have all these patterns waiting in the wings.
Yeah. Well, and you gotta support her. We have to
Yes.
support other women. So
Yeah,
you did a really good deed.
thank you. And I got to touch some cool samples as well. Cascade Yarns has, I think it's called Suri Seta. Have you felt this? So
Ooh.
it's Suri alpaca, it's alpaca and silk. It's
Mm-hmm.
75/25. And I have all that alpaca from the cardigan, but this is like butter. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the softest thing I've ever felt. So it's not for sale. It's just like samples that she had, but I might look into it because it was
Oh, interesting.
lovely. And then also
Cool.
some pure silk fiber from a company that I can't remember. and she's looking at a Pearl Soho pattern, like a shawl, like a lace work shawl, and the silk is really beautiful. It's
Cool.
very fine, fingering weight. Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff going on over there.
Nice. I
Yeah.
saw like a pattern for a tank top knit in pure silk. That was really pretty. And it really made me go, silk.
Mm,
Huh.
yeah.
I never really thought about knitting with just pure silk before. I wonder what it's like.
I I can tell you what I think it's like.
Yeah,
Not
like
fun.
maybe not
Not
fun,
fun.
right?
Like size one needles and like a lot of like, ugh. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe it's fun for some people. It's probably not for me. I don't know. Maybe it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Who knows? Well, that's really cool. I also went to a yarn store. I went to
Yeah,
my
which was open early,
Yeah, I
right?
went to my new local yarn store. It's called the Yarnery.
I love it. I love it.
And it's here in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's great because they open at 9:30 in the morning, which
Oh,
like
you can't beat
in
that.
Brooklyn, yarn stores are opening at noon, at 2 p.m., which is
Hmm.
just like by 2 p.m., I'm getting ready for bed. Okay? I'm
I'm
not
telling
going
you. I was just
shopping.
gonna say, I'm washing my
Yeah,
face.
I
Yeah,
got my
everything's
PJs
done. We're
on,
done. We're
so
indoors
I
for the day.
cannot go to the yarn store now. Sorry,
I'm
I've
so
got my
sorry.
curlers in. It's over. But
Got my fiberglass scarf tied around my head, my roller set.
so I'm already tucked into my bunker here, pressing my head against a shoe rack.
Acupressure, my nightly routine.
So to be able to go to a yarn store at 9:30 in the morning, what
Oh
a
my God.
what a treat. What an
Oh my
absolute
gosh, a
gift
treat.
to humankind. And I mean it's just so interesting too to like go to a yarn store that's not in such a I mean, in the biggest city, the Big Apple, because they just have so much space. It's like this beautiful sprawling space with like armchairs. I mean, I guess
Mm,
Cleo's in Brooklyn is a little bit like that. They've like really committed to making a
yeah,
lot of space for people to hang out, but it was really pretty. And I loved it.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
And you picked something up,
Yeah.
didn't
So I
you?
cast on for a new children's sweater this week. And it was very silly because I was like, I can't decide between the Petite Knit Storm Junior, which is this like all over texture, one color all over texture pullover, or the Baby Loon sweater, which has, one might recall, ladder
Ladder
back
back
jacquard.
jacquard.
And I truly, this is so embarrassing, but it is true. I was like, I'm doing the Baby Loon sweater, and I went to buy the pattern, and it was like $10, which is a fair price for a pattern, okay? This is no shade to this designer at all. But I was just in a mood, and I was like, I don't even want to spend $10 on anything right now. I I don't know.
And I don't want to learn
And
anything
I don't
new
want to learn anything new.
also.
I don't want to watch a YouTube video, and I
I'm
don't want to, well, and because my PayPal doesn't work, so I have to go get my credit card. I have to blah, blah,
blah,
blah.
blah,
Like it was
blah.
just
Too many
too much
steps.
friction. I couldn't do it. And so I looked in my pattern library and remembered that I already bought this big set of patterns from Tin Can Knits like years ago, which includes the Marshland sweater.
I've been eyeing that in our pattern folder for a while.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
It's sized.
I thought you had knit one already, but you haven't.
No,
No.
I've
I think it's
knit.
Christmas in July that I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
was like,
Yeah, which is also very pretty. That one's in stock weight yarn, fingering weight yarn. I know. It took a long
okay.
time for a baby sweater.
Farewell.
This one is knit in worsted weight. It's called the Marshland. It's the I think I've mentioned this before, but the Tin Can Knit patterns are cool because they're sized from baby to adults.
So cool. For one, you can buy one pattern
Yeah,
and get the whole.
yeah, which
That's really
also is
cool.
very cool. they're all very beginner friendly and very well written. And I just already own it. So I was like, I'm just gonna use what I've got. And I cast on using this blue Knit Picks Wool of the Andes. But then at a certain point, I was not loving the colors that I chose. And I was like, damn. And I dumped out all my yarn, like trying to make it work. And nothing was working. So I went to the yarn store and picked up this Wool Dreamers Mota yarn,
Never
which I've
heard of
been
it.
wanting to work with. And it looks like
Cool.
this. And it is very
Oh,
pretty. It's like a really
cool.
like
It's really pretty.
pumpkin orange.
It's really nice.
But now I'm still again like I had to rip out at least an hour's worth of knitting, an hour and a half, which happens to everybody.
Why?
Because I didn't like the red. I'll show you.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
but not with the orange.
No.
Yeah, I like it. Do you like it with the orange or not so much?
I'm really not sure. But
it's hard to see from the closet, but I think I like it. I mean,
I don't know.
I think well, you'll send me pictures. Like, what are you
I think I'm just
feeling
gonna
it's
keep
not giving
going.
you?
I wish. Okay, so here's the thing. I think I was feeling like it had to be so high contrast for some reason. And now I'm actually wishing that I had just knit it because the way the pattern is written, you use 4 or 5 colors for the children's size. And I actually had all these really pretty colors, but it was like a light blue, or actually like a medium blue and a dark blue, and an oatmeal and a charcoal.
And you just like were thinking it wasn't giving enough dopamine
like I was
pop.
like, oh, the medium blue is sort of like doesn't contrast enough with the oatmeal, and the dark blue is going to get lost next to the charcoal, and it's not going to like read well or whatever. But then in hindsight, I'm like, so what? It would have been beautiful and like my aesthetic. But these are colors that Joey likes, so maybe it's better this way. I'm down to the separating for the armholes.
Yeah, you've been knitting it quickly. So maybe you knit one this way
Yeah.
and then it goes so fast and you're so pleased how fast it goes. You knit one for Ellie.
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
I'm just gonna keep going. But I'm annoyed. But
You might not be annoyed next week. It might be a like chainsaw luteal phase, like I'm sweaty and hot thing, you know?
right.
It might be an Elyssa situation.
Maybe you're
A
right.
weeping on the floor of the shower. Also, you hurt your back.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Threw
You're
my
like
back out.
you're handicapped. You're like, you know, you're trying to unpack. You moved.
Yeah. My state is on fire. You know, it's just like a weird time.
Yeah. This is the air quality here is the air quality is pretty good.
Yeah, here too.
So I'm outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. But tomorrow it's supposed to get worse.
Really?
I guess so. The pressure systems are changing. I don't know. I was convinced that last night I ate dinner with the father and the youngest kid of the family I nannied for 15 years ago, which was so cool. Yeah, and is now 16, the youngest, and the oldest is actually a volunteer firefighter and has shipped out to Canada to assist.
Oh my God. Wow.
In this, which is and so we ate dinner outside though last night. And so I had these crazy, like lucid dreams and was convinced that it was due to like particulate inhalation. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Yeah, it was really strange. But yeah, where should I go? I'll just go right here. Can you see me? Look at this. Wow, I really committed to this.
Great.
The bow? Yeah. I think that's how it should be worn.
I like it.
I have a surprise for you.
Yeah, I was going to say, okay, and guess what? On top of everything else, my phone is at 17%. So
Great. We're just gonna, guys, listen, welcome to Procrastinating, a podcast where we do our very best.
Look, if I had known I was going to be recording on my phone today, I would have charged it, but I didn't know. So now I'm at 16.
We're gonna pack it in.
We're going to pack it in. It's going to be a shorty. Maybe the listeners / viewers are going to be like, thank God these girls are going to stop talking in a timely fashion.
Thank God someone put some parameters on these girls. They're going off the rails at minute 24 now instead of minute 54. Thank goodness. Actually, most of them are just excited because they all fast forwarded to our off the rails moments because they loved them the most, and now we're just giving them what they wanted.
They're in luck because we were off the rails at minute -5
the whole time. Minute 1.
Okay,
before we started recording. Okay, ready for really off the rails?
What have you been working on? Oh my God, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you guess what it is? It's now a real egghead. This is a real egghead.
It's Humpty Dumpty.
It puts you to shame.
Wow.
You thought you were the only egghead. You had a monopoly on eggheadedness, but this is truly an egg.
That's really cool. Are you going to put a real egg in there?
No, it's supposed to be a bunny. It's a bunny.
I know.
Okay, you knew it. Okay, I bought this yarn that I could not resist. Sorry for all these location changes.
I love it. Takes a full tour.
Okay. Glamour shots. I'm gonna do an outfit change. Okay. So I've been spending so much time in this yarn store with Laura, the new owner. We've been yakking it up. Total, like, not typical yarn store owner personality. A little bit more like my personality. Like a little, like, blah, blah, blah,
I love
blah,
that for you.
And it's great.
Yeah.
We're yapping. Yeah. So have you ever seen, well, first of all, have you ever knitted with Malabrigo Arroyo?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to say it again at the risk of using 1 whole percentage point of battery. We are Malabrigo girls. We love it.
Love it.
Arroyo is applied yarn, maybe 3-ply, but it's DK weight, but like DK minus almost. Like it's definitely like, it's very thin. There's this colorway called Sea Slug. I'm just going to hold it up. It's wild. You know what it looks like? Do you remember back in the day, did you ever decorate a piece of paper or a t-shirt with those blow pens? There were like paint pens and you blow and it would splatter. You know what I'm talking about?
I never had them, but
yarn.
I lusted for them. Wow, it's so speckly.
It's totally speckly.
So
it's
pretty.
definitely like an airbrush pen. So I was like, well, what am I going to knit? It looks so cool. Well, so I wanted to knit. I had secretly bought the bunny smoking its pattern. I was going to surprise you. And then I remembered I did not like knitting this toy the first time, but what had happened was I lost like every single knit I was working on due to either a lot like yarn chicken being like losing, or like a dropped stitch and then like a tangle or like just whatever. It's just like a lot of garbage that happened to me. So I was like, I'll just do this. But then I was like, this yarn can't really be a bunny. So I decided instead I would knit it to look like the bunny was wearing an outfit made out of this yarn. That was my idea. But I forgot I was doing that and knitted him a onesie because I forgot to change back to the mohair on his feet.
Yeah.
So then I remembered to knit it on his hand, which looks cute. Then I thought I was knitting him a hat, but it really looks strange.
Yeah.
And his crew neck is too low. I mean, he's really, so Violet saw it and she goes, no, Mom, he's wonderful. She like really loves him. So I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just going to do what we can. Okay. So here he is. No ears.
Yeah.
And that's it.
For anybody just listening, it's like it's a little doll with 2 legs, 1 arm.
And nothing else.
And nothing else. The body is this beautiful speckles of brown and pink and
funfetti. It looks like cake.
Like teal on a cream base.
Yeah, there's every color. There's
so pretty.
Neon yellow. There's really not much green, but every other color.
And then the head is like ivory.
Yeah, like
a white
alpaca.
Bunny.
Yeah, like a whitish ivory cream.
Wow. Well, you just gotta push through. It'll be cute.
I gotta push through. It'll be cute. That's it. My blanket, I have to take out again. I ran out of yarn on the very last. I was trying to get 6 rows. Remember, I had 10,
Yes.
10 repeats or whatever. We had this whole talk.
Yes.
I thought, oh, I was about to get 6. I said, oh, I have definitely enough of the fresh nutmeg. I'll definitely have enough. But what I forgot was you cast on in the warm color. So I had less of that yarn. You cast on in the warm color and then you start the repeats.
Yes.
And I just failed to like realize that.
Totally.
And so I just looked at it and I was like, oh, I'm sure I'll have enough. And then all of a sudden I had this like little end and I was like, oh no. And so I have to figure out a way to like tink it. What's the difference between frogging, ripping it back, and tinking? What is the difference? Is there any?
Tinking, you are taking it back 1 stitch at a time. Like you're putting in your needle
put it back on
into
the
that loop.
Okay.
You pull, well, it's 1 stitch at a time. You are like you're reverse knitting almost.
Okay.
Because
tink, T-I-N-K, right?
Right. So you put your
knit
stitch
spelled backwards.
Or you put your needle into the stitch you last knit and then you pull the yarn out. Right?
Okay.
But
you can't do it for 2 rows though. You have to just do it 1 row at a time. You can't, can you go back? Can you take a different needle and like go in almost like you're putting in a lifeline and then pull it back?
You could. Yeah.
Would that work?
Yeah, I think you probably could. I don't know that
I'm either going to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I might just have to take it all off, Lydia, because, you know, I did not want to hear you, and I totally interrupted you in episode 6 when you were like, well, you know, the cast on edge is never really going to look exactly how it looks. And I was just like, yeah, anyway, and I just talked over you because I frankly was not trying to hear it, but I almost think I should just actually take it out and cast on the 170 that I had planned to cast on and see what we do. Because what's the point of redoing it exactly the same way and getting the same result? It's insane.
Dang. Well, you are a woman of conviction. I'm very impressed by you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Oh, wow.
That's it. So that's it. And I have some patterns on deck. I started the Garden Vines Bandana, and then I realized that I didn't want to knit it with stainless needles because it was so slippery.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped. And then I also printed out the Pressed Flowers.
Yeah.
Mosaic Colorwork.
Yeah.
Full circle. Did you notice that in the pattern that it said it was Mosaic Colorwork? Or because I didn't even know what Mosaic was, but then some listener had said you should try this, Elyssa, and I was like, oh, will do. So I have one yarn I picked up the second yarn I want to use. It's another Malabrigo Rios. It's called like Azules or something. Azules. It's a blue, but it also has like a hint of brown and a hint of like green and a hint of purple. It's really cool. But I have to wind it. So I have to go back to the yarn store and wind it. How was your battery at?
I'm at...
Your video disappeared and it just says Elyssa now.
Yeah. Sorry. Am I back? That's because my phone was telling me I'm at 10.
Girl. If we talk faster, will we get more in? Will it be more enjoyable? Keep up, everybody.
I think we should talk as fast as we possibly can, and that will sound really good.
That's it. I've got yarn on deck to do that thing. I've got all these like, you know, I think I just have to wait a week, let this whole luteal phase play out, start menstruating, and then pick a pattern. I wonder if I can, I just don't think it's a very strange time to knit when my hormones are doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Yeah. I have no patience. I turn into a real like lunatic.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
I'm like, this doesn't feel good. Goodbye. And I just rip it. I just rip the whole thing back. Sometimes I throw things across the room. I was writing a text to someone and I was like, I just love knitting because it's really a, it's this, it's that, and it's quiet. And then I'm reading the text as I'm writing it, and I'm like, quiet. I'm like, bro, I am screaming and throwing a fit most times when I'm
What the
knitting. This is
hell?
definitely, yeah, I was like, delete, delete,
Oh
delete.
my
I can't say
God.
this. This is dishonest.
Well, you know what I just saw as I was like taking a very brief Instagram break because I was so pissed at all of our various difficulties in trying to record this episode. Um, Me and Simone on Instagram, she just posted something and I'll repost it to our account where she was talking about the creative process and she was like, is this what it's like for you? You cast something on, you're like, this is amazing, I love it. And then you're like, actually, does this look good? And then you're like, ugh, I hate it. Should I rip it out? Ugh, it's so ugly. Like step 3, fuck. And then you're like, well, maybe it's good and I'll just keep going. And then at the end, you're like, oh, I like it. It's great. It's fine. But you have to like go through the whole range of human emotions and being like, I hate it. What have I created? This fucking ugly piece of shit. Like, have I lost my mind completely? Why did I think these colors looked good together? What have I done? Why did I make this? What is going on? And I felt very seen by this post.
This is terrible. Guys, can anyone else hear Lydia? Or
So
she's
I'm
frozen.
frozen.
Lydia.
Wonder if I'm frozen too.
Lydia.
Well,
Boo. This is like when the weather reporters are in the field and the anchors are like, okay, now going to Johnny, covering the fields outside. And Johnny takes 5 minutes to
maybe I'm still
respond because the
recording.
lag is so intense.
Well, if I am still
What's
recording,
happening? She's gone.
thank you for joining us.
What do we do? I
Oh,
don't know.
is she coming back? Are you back? I can hear like just little snippet.
Hello.
Musical robot.
You're here. How'd you get back?
I didn't actually leave. To you last. Okay, hang on a second. Ah. Okay, hi. I just went outside to survey the damage, and it's like, again, I just have to be like, it's not my property. I cannot. But I'm
You
like,
just have to yell from your window, don't you know the earth is on fire, you freaks? Leave the trees where they are.
can't leave a single fucking one. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh
I want to
my
go over there
God.
and take the ferns.
I know, Fern Gully, oh my God. Well, anyway,
Are we recording right now?
yeah, we are.
Okay. So anyway, after I was like, next time I knit a sweater, I'm going to knit from a kit because I don't want to make any decisions. But then here I am with this perfectly good pattern.
Oh,
And I'm
you
like
said.
changing it. I'm changing the color work. I'm whatever. And then I'm like, does this even look good? Why did I do that? Or I'm adding in extra colors. Again, like, what? Why? Why must I? I guess I must. I
You
can't help it.
must.
Compulsion. So, whatever.
Oh, speaking of compulsion, you want to know
Yeah.
what I did in my full sleep? This is so deranged. Do you remember the very first pattern I ever bought? I knew how to knit and purl, and I bought a pattern. It was the craziest pattern. Do you remember?
No.
The Parquet Vest
Oh,
by
yeah.
Ching.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
this wild pattern. Very cool. But I bought this pattern. I haven't knit it yet.
It's a vest, like a solid color background with these very three-dimensional V shape, like
Parquet flooring. Yeah. So I had been seeing on Chang Fibers that they were discontinuing this yarn called Teddy.
uh-huh.
And I had been seeing it, and I don't know what it was. And I didn't think anything of it. And then I was going through the shared file of our patterns, and I opened up that pattern. I was like, maybe now's the time to knit this.
Yeah.
And I'm reading it, and it calls for Teddy. It's like this
Yeah.
fingering weight, like boucle yarn, I think, or like, I don't know,
Oh, cool.
something. So what do? I don't even remember doing this. I get this email and it's like, thanks for your purchase has shipped. And I was like, my purchase has shipped. And I'm like, what's my purchase? And I go and I've apparently bought like 4 or 5 skeins of whatever was left. Like two
Wow.
different colors, like not even anything. I don't even remember doing it. I did it in my sleep. So there you go. So I
Wow.
guess, I know. So I guess I'm knitting that vest, maybe, or at least
That's
now I can knit
exciting.
it
Yeah.
as it's written with that
Yeah.
actual yarn. So
Yeah. Because that's like a very specific look. I feel like if you wanted to sub the yarn for that, you might have a hard time.
I might. So my subconscious mind just knew. It's just like, yeah, it guided me.
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah,
Um, well,
that's
that's
it.
cool. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about buying yarn. I'm also thinking about buying yarn.
What are you gonna
Um,
buy?
I'm thinking about buying a sweater's worth of yarn for myself, like for my next sweater project. But I actually do, I have
Cool.
like no idea what. Um, but I want to try to branch out into a different color because pretty much
Okay.
all my sweaters that I've made are either like green,
Brown, oatmeal.
green, brown, oatmeal, tan, taupe. So I'm thinking about color, but
What's she gonna say? What color?
I honestly don't know. I don't know. Maybe like cobalt blue
Ooh, cool. Yeah.
or like a lapis, you know? I
A
think that
lapis
could be nice.
lazuli. Yeah, very pretty.
Um, but then if you have a blue sweater, sometimes I don't want to wear it with blue jeans because it's so much blue, which is like my own weird whatever. But
Yeah, but think about how many different shades of blue jeans there are. And you're a jeans girl. You have so many shades of jeans, so many denim shades.
I actually only have like 2 pairs of jeans.
What? You have white jeans, black jeans,
Oh, wait.
light jeans. You are always wearing jeans. You wear more jeans than anyone I know. I think if you get the right, cobalt can be very rich,
Yeah.
you know?
So that could be cool. Or it all comes back to I wish that I could have my color analysis done so that somebody could just tell me, you're gonna really glow. You're gonna draw money to you. You're gonna be lucky. You will be a witch if you wear this one color. And I would be like, great. That's the color for me. But
What if you just go into a yarn store and just go in front of the mirror and just hold up bing, 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 bing? That's what I do. That's what they
yeah,
do in
that's
these color analyses anyway. They just hold up colors
you're so
or like
right. I
video
should do
film
that.
it. And
Ooh,
then
maybe
if they're
film
like,
it.
yeah, and then if they're like, what are you doing? Be like, a color analysis. Thank you. It
Awesome.
turns out I'm a soft summer, a warm summer, whatever.
Yeah, I
Oh
should try
my
that. That's a good
gosh.
idea.
I I think I should have taken some pictures. I discovered a bunch of new kinds of yarn when I was at this shop the other day, and one of them, I mean, expensive to buy a sweater's worth of yarn in it, but it was a yarn I had never heard of, and it was luxuriously soft. I think it was called Yak. Like something in the name was Yak. I think. I'm gonna take a picture, but the
Oh,
previous owner had knitted tons of example stuff all over, and you would have been proud of me. I was like, that's the Carbeth sweater, like you, I think it's called that, like Carbeth or something.
wow. Yeah,
And I was
Carbeth.
like, and that's an anchor, like that's a petite knit, and that's a petite knit, and that one is da da da, da, and that's the ranunculus. But so she had knitted the maybe it was the storm sweater. She had knitted in this brown, whatever the yarn was, yak something or other.
Ooh,
It's like $26 for, I don't even think it's 100 grand. I think it's really expensive, but
yeah.
the finish, the fabric was so pretty. The brown was really rich. It was really nice. I thought of you.
Yeah.
Super
Well,
expensive. Maybe we can have
more
them
and
send us
more.
samples.
Yeah.
If you're listening, unknown, unnamed brand, I can't remember, please send us your yarn. Do you make a yarn with yak in the name? Send it over.
Could be you. Try it. You've got our address. Just mail it. Just pop it in the mail. We'll let you know if it's you. If it's not you, we'll still keep it. But we'll give you a shout out. So for my port jacket, which I finished last month, I was being very budget conscious, which is great. It's great to be budget conscious, but my phone is plugged in and it's still losing battery.
Oh my God.
Right. I was being so budget conscious. Like I bought yarn that was on sale, which I then found out was discontinued. And so I couldn't buy more when I needed more. And come on, guys. Charge
What are you
my
at? 2%?
phone.
We can do it.
4.
4. We can do this. Quick. Talk faster, Lydia.
Okay. So then, but then later I was like, wait a second. I mean, and I do love that yarn. Like it worked out fine. Imagine just watching this be like, this woman is losing her fucking mind. I'm like trying different outlets. Okay, I went up to a 5, so I'm charging. Oh my God, my family's home. And wait, okay. So then I was making my Ravelry page for the port jacket, okay? And I put in my start date, which was 4/20. And then my end date was like, April, May, June. It was like June 26th or something. So I worked on it for 2 months. And I had spent like $75 on yarn or something. But then I did the math for that and I was like, well, if you think about that, it's not just about the finished product. We know this, right? But it is so true. Like it means that for my hobby that I am obsessed with and that brings me so much pleasure, I actually only spent, you could think of it this way, like $36 a month, $36 for a month for a hobby that brings me so much pleasure. And then at the end, I have a free sweater. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you do the math that way, you can, I think, feel like okay about spending $150 on yarn for a sweater, $200 on yarn for a sweater.
Yeah.
If it's going to take you
especially on a
3
jacket
months
like
to
that.
make,
Yeah.
right.
Totally.
And, okay, just imagine that you bought a $75 sweater and then you've spent this much on your hobby each month. And actually, it's a great deal.
Really great deal. Yeah.
And I don't know. Does that even make sense?
It makes all the sense in the world. Well, you're preaching to the choir because no one has to. I buy yarn in my sleep. I don't even know. Yarn buying is my hobby. I'm like, ooh, these colors look nice. Do you have a project for it?
But
I have a
Oh, sorry.
What?
We're like fighting for a turn to talk. We're both like,
quick, the batteries.
No, I'm at 9% now, so we're back on track.
Oh,
baby.
good. Yeah, but I have to leave to pick up Violet in like 5
Oh, yeah,
minutes
you do.
from her
Okay,
camp.
the last thing I'll say, and then I want to hear what you were going to say, is that there's a textile center here, and then they have a new-ish initiative within the textile center is this thing called the Stashery. And it's like a creative reuse or whatever. Like it's all donated yarn, and then it's they raise funds for the textile center, which offers like all these different classes and kids camps and whatever. But all this like very, very marked down, beautiful yarn and fabric and like, tools and spinning wheels and sewing machines and looms and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Have you been? Did you go to it physically?
Hi.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been. Hi. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, I saw a text message screenshot where Danielle had texted me, ooh, goody, and then you can help me pick out some yarn for my sweater. And I wrote, LOL, and you can help me pick out a sweater for my yarn. And then I took a screenshot of it because I was like, this really summarizes like my entire approach to knitting.
It takes all types.
It does.
As we've said before, we got to keep these yarn stores afloat.
We really do.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy.
Yes.
We did the festival.
Good.
And we did explore in the grass.
Yes.
And there was some game, some game, some game, some game goals.
Oh yeah, like soccer goals.
Well, I don't know what game deals.
Okay, that's cool. Thanks for telling me about that. That's really cool. I'm glad you had fun. All right, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being with us on this journey.
Can I just say, imagine if you thought this was my
Yeah.
tiny hand.
I was looking, it looks like Kristen Wiig from that skit. From that. Do you know those? Yeah.
Yes, I really do.
Oh my God, it's really
That's what I was
funny.
thinking of too. Okay,
Oh
sorry.
my gosh. Your physical comedy is unparalleled, Lydia, as always.
Thank you for taking this journey with us. Thank you for listening. Sorry for the chainsaw noises. Sorry for all the sweat, the visible sweat.
It's because we're committed to bringing this to you every week, and we will do whatever it takes to do that.
We will.
Yeah, even if it means we're at the bottom of Fern Gully. So find us next week, same time. If you like what you see, subscribe so you don't miss out.
If you like what you see, I'm frankly surprised, but thank you so much.
Speak for yourself. Look at this gorgeous Brillo
Oh no,
pattern
that
here.
I love. That I love.
Okay.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.